At the end of the day, I'm here to help entrepreneurs design brands that guide them to seven-figure success. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Brand Doctor live stream. I am your host, Henry Kaminski Jr. from Unique Designz.net. And today we're going to be talking about, funnels and what funnel you should be building first, second, third. We're going to walk you through sort of a live step-by-step and visualize this all out for you so you can see this in action. We're also going to talk about some of the issues that people have when it comes to building out funnels. So there is a lot of talk. And by the way, guys, I just want to make sure that you can hear me okay. Any of the folks that are watching live, can I just get a mic check? 1, 2, and make sure that I'm coming through okay. We had some issues the other day. I want to make sure that I don't do a whole live stream again with poor audio. So if you could drop in the comments. Also, if you have questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the comments and we will address these live. I will make sure that you get featured. We have a cool little feature here that we can spotlight you on the video. And I want to get your questions answered. So I want to make this as interactive as possible. So with that said, just waiting for that mic check to come through. We will get started. Okay, Joshua Easter, you sound great. All right, excellent. All right. So all these people talking about funnels. You hear survey funnels, webinar funnels, high ticket funnels. Which one should I use for my business? Well, the first thing I'm going to tell you is you shouldn't do any of this on your own if you don't have any marketing background, design background, branding background. Listen, it's not going to be a good use of your time. Find somebody that you trust and have them do this heavy lifting for you. You're going to burn a ton of time, money, and energy trying to do this stuff yourself. Yes, ClickFunnels is a great tool, but it's like me trying to install a new kitchen. I am not the handiest guy in the house. I will just be honest with you with that. So I have no business touching a hammer. Ask my wife, she'll tell you. But here's the deal. There's tons of different options out there when it comes to funnels. Which one is going to be the right one for you is the magic question. Well, I have a framework that I'm going to share with you, and then we're going to actually use the framework and build something out in real time to help you understand the importance of dialing in your strategy first before you go and build anything. So before we get into all of that good stuff, I have a quick little message for you. All right, guys. So let me walk you through the step-by-step process on figuring out what funnel do you actually build first when it comes to building your online presence, scaling your business, monetizing your expertise, and so on. Joshua brings up a great point here. We all have our own gifts and specialties. That's why we need each other. That's why we connect and collaborate and hire experts. So true, Josh. So true. I appreciate you sharing that. So step one, okay, here's the questions that I want you to ask yourself. Make sure you have something handy to write this down on. Maybe you use your notes on your phone or you pull out a Google Sheet. Question number fun is, question number fun. What do we want our funnel to do for us? That's the big question. So is it to grow your email list? Is it to generate an extra $50K in revenue a month? What is the goal of our funnel? What do we want it to do for us? The second question is, how will we measure the success of this funnel? How will we measure the success of this funnel? Do we do it by subscriber count? All right. We get 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people on our email list. This funnel was a success. Fantastic. What if it generates more autonomous lead conversion? Perfect. Measure of success. So we need to establish our measures of success so we know we're hitting our milestones. Very simple, but overlooked. So what do you want our funnel to do? And how are we going to measure the success of it? Okay. The next question is, what behavior do we want to change or create in our audience based off of our ideal client? So what behavior, this is a big one, guys. What behavior do we want to change or create in our audience based off of our ideal client? Are we unveiling or uncovering blind spots? Are we showing them a more efficient way? Those are the types of things that we want to address. The next thing is, what is our attention strategy? What is our attention strategy? So again, identifying who our audience is. What platform is this audience typically on? So are they on Clubhouse? Are they listening to podcasts all day long? Are they on Facebook? Are they in Facebook groups? Are they in mastermind groups or inner circles and things like that? Like, where is the platform to find these folks? And then what is our platform strategy? Right? Is it hosting rooms on Clubhouse? Is it leveraging your podcast? We talked about that yesterday. Is it joining mastermind groups? Is it collaboration, joint ventures with other folks that have your ideal clients? So what is that platform strategy? Right? I showed you, I broke down my podcast funnel yesterday. Go take a peek at that video. I show you the strategy that we used and we still continue to use for my podcast. Right? So understanding your attention strategy, who's your audience, with the platform that they're on, and the platform strategy that we're going to use. Is it LinkedIn Sales Navigator? Again, a couple examples there. Okay. Then what is the call to action based on the behavior and the goal of the funnel? So is it to watch this and get that? Is it to download this to achieve that? What is it? So what is that call to action? All right. Now, let's create a case here for us, right? Let's create a case here for us and let's work through these steps together and put this into action. So let's just say we're working with a coach or a consultant that wants to scale their expertise. They want to take this thinking, all of this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and productize it so that they can scale it. This way they're making money while they sleep, potentially. All right. So what is the first funnel? Michelle Hollis is in the house. What's going on, Michelle? So what is our first funnel? Well, we have to attract, based off of our audience, our attention strategy, we have to attract the right people, right? So what is something we could create that's going to bring them in to generate a lead? So funnel number one should be a lead generation funnel of some sort. How are we going to bring them in? Okay. Maybe we do a 5-day challenge. If you do these 5 things over the next 5 days, we guarantee you're going to be able to achieve this. Click here, start today. Give me your name, your email, your phone number, whatever, and let's go. They opt in, it triggers an automation. Now they're rolling, and now they're in your funnel. Okay, so they finished the challenge. Now what? What's funnel number 2? Well, what do we need to do to monetize? What does this potential client need to do to scale their expertise? Well, they need to create some sort of a course to outline and map out their thinking so it could be distributed efficiently, logically, clearly. So the overall strategy here is to get somebody into a course. Okay? Get somebody into a course. Michelle, we'll get back to you in 1 second. She has a question. It's a good one. All right. So we have to build out a course, but how do we get them into it? Right. So funnel number 1, 5-day challenge. Funnel number 2, we invite them to a module or 2 of that course. Okay. So basically what we do, this concept is called splintering. It's nothing new, but it's powerful. You take a couple modules out of the course and you use them to get them into the second phase of your funnel, right? Once they come into this, they get a set of messaging that is going to drive them to funnel number 3. Funnel number 3 is the landing page that sells the course. So now they come in off the 5-day challenge. They then get introduced to funnel number 2, which is showcasing modules 1 and 2 or 3 and 4 or 3 and 5, whatever, which gives them a taste of what the course is going to deliver for them, which then leads them to funnel number 3, which is the sales page that pushes the course hardcore. And then that is the funnel sequence. But do you see how that flows in logical order? See how that goes? And there's nurturing that is involved in order to get them to where you want them to go initially. Now, if you just jumped to, hey, just come buy my course, you may get some sales. You may get some sales. But a confident buyer is the best client you could buy. Is the best client you can attract. Okay. So Michelle has a great question here. Let's bring it up. What about when it's not a financial achievement? Those seem to need to have a different language and working on this. I guess so they're not trying to achieve financial, right? They're trying to, maybe they're trying to lose weight. Maybe they're trying to lose weight. That would be an example, right, Michelle? It's the same philosophy. It's the same theory, but you have to play this out a little bit different. So what are the steps, right? Or just expand their mindset, right? So she said, right, or just expand their mindset. Yeah. So let's take this, I want to lose weight example. What funnels do we create for that? Well, if we know our client as much as we should, we need to understand their pains, their challenges, their strengths, their weaknesses. So maybe they have a weird relationship with food. I bring this up because I struggle with my weight my entire life. I'm the guy that literally could look at a chicken parm sandwich and gain 3 pounds, 5 pounds, easy, not even taking a bite of it. And it takes me a tremendous amount of time and energy to lose weight. So I could put it on by looking at it, but it takes me weeks to lose it, months to lose it, right? So I had a weird relationship with food, okay? When I was growing up, I'm not going to go too deep in the woods here, but when I was growing up, my family, big Italian family on my mother's side, when we would go to like weddings and we would go to like outings, it was like a contest. Who could take down the buffet faster? Who can destroy cocktail hour the hardest? Right. And it was like this game that we played with like my cousins and my uncles. And it was so stupid because all it did was give us a horrible stomach ache and bloat the hell out of us, by the end of the day. And we were getting wheeled out of the wedding because we were so full. So, but I grew up that way. Every event, every family gathering, it was like they used to have these beefsteak fundraisers, and we would go to these things and eat like 400 beefsteaks on the little. They were good as hell. Don't get me wrong; they were fantastic, but you shouldn't eat 80 of them. You know what I mean? So I had a weird relationship with food. So the point that I'm trying to make is, what funnel do we use to help these folks lose weight and get a better relationship with food? So maybe it's a video. Maybe it's a video that shares your story on how you struggled with food and your relationship with food and how you were able to overcome that. So they opt in, they give you your name and phone number, they give you their name and email, and you take them through a short video. It doesn't have to be long, and share with them the story. How are you able to overcome it? And then you take them to the next step. Well, here is a download, or here is a step-by-step. It's, I don't know, $25. And within 30 days, you're going to have a new relationship with food. That's funnel number 2. Right? Then from there, maybe they join a membership program where they come into your community and maybe they pay $20 a month, $30 a month. Who knows? Think of a $10 a month micro subscription. And now they're part of a community and they're all holding each other accountable. And they're loving life because they're losing the weight together. Right? Michelle's saying, powerful. Thank you. Yeah, these real life examples are great. It's funny. I was just on a podcast and the podcast host was like, let's build a funnel together right on our show. And I was like, let's do it. And we did this whole thing for a koi pond installation company. And I took them through the possibilities and how we could build out different funnels for a koi pond installation company. It was a lot of fun, which inspired me to do this today with you guys, right? I'm going to do more of this. I think you guys are going to like this, right? These real-time examples, right? So that's our funnel, right? So we brought them in. We figured out their pain point. Maybe they have a weird obsession with food, weird relationship with food. We brought them into a little mini series or a video that explains how you were able to overcome that. So now they connect with you, right? Oh, I'm not the only one that has this problem. I want to know how she figured it out or how he figured it out, right? Then we sold them a 30-day whatever, cleanse or mindset reset, whatever you want to call it, right? And then you bring them into a membership program because now they know, like, trust. They've experienced a result of some sort. Maybe in those 30 days, you were able to help them lose 10 pounds. And now they want to become part of your community, right? And now they come in and stay forever because it's a micro subscription and it's $10 a month. They don't feel it when it comes out. And you have 100 people into this, 200 people in this community, all paying you $10 a month. It's not a bad gig. It's not. So again, guys, it's all about doing the homework up front and asking the big questions. What do you want your funnel to do? How are you going to measure its success? What behaviors do you want to change and create in your audience based off who your ideal client is? What is your attention strategy? Again, who's your ideal client? What platform are they on? What platform strategy are you going to use? And then what's the call to action? What do you want them to do? Right? You got to make sure that you tell them step by step in a logical sequence so that they keep going. And boom. So what do you think? What's your biggest takeaway? Was this video helpful? If it was, if you're on YouTube, hit the little like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be doing a lot more of this stuff in the future, especially talk about funnels more. We're going to weave in brand strategy and marketing strategy and things like that. But funnels is a great way. Funnels are a great way to generate leads autonomously. And I shouldn't say autonomously, wrong word, automatically, right? Or maybe autonomous was the right word. It's a long day, but that's the key. Funnels is a great way to generate leads and to generate sales online without having to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Okay. Joshua Easter says, very helpful. Lots of notes. Yeah, it's very simple, right? We don't have to make this funnel stuff complicated. We don't. This is true. This is truly exactly what I needed. I shared it into some groups and will to my page. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm going to make mine today. Yeah. Map it out. Map it out. Build it out. Get it done. Right? So there you have it, guys. If you need help with this stuff, like if you don't have the time to do this, or you don't have the design chops or the strategy, and you're banging your head against the wall going, I think I need this, but I'm not sure. Give me a shout. There's my website right next to my name. Book a brand assessment. Get it done. We'll map it out for you. We'll build it out for you. You stay in your lane and do what you do best. We stay in ours and do what we do best. And we're going to get this shit done a hell of a lot faster and more efficiently than you ever doing it on your own. So I leave you with that. Appreciate you guys. I see George coming in on the tail end of this. What's up, George? G'day, buddy. And I'm going to wrap this up. Have an amazing day. And I'll catch you on the next live stream real soon. Take care.